Hello, my name is Ravel Gaither and welcome back to my YouTube channel. So today I'm going to be bringing you guys along on a process of me making some really cool oval shaped bags, and I love the shape of these bags. It was actually inspired by a Beats Pill speaker, and lately with my designs I've been trying to either do like really fun, funky, interesting shapes or just really cool patterns and things like that, just things to kind of spice and elevate up my design. So I'm going to go ahead and show the bag, talk about it a little bit, and then yeah. So these are the bags that I make in this video, and they are so cool. Like I just love them so much, and I especially love the overlaying pieces of denim and then the different shades of denim on here. I love this design. It's just it's amazing. Like, come on now, you see the material. There's no games are to be played right now. So this is a really cool oval shaped bag. I did 4 different shades of denim. So we have this dark blue shade. It almost looks black, which is why I love this shade of denim, because you can wear it with so much because it does look black, but it's a really dark blue. We have this light blue, medium blue, and then another dark blue right there. And it's just really nice. I love, one of my favorite things about using denim and using different multiple shades of denim is the way that you kind of have to puzzle your colors together to kind of make everything look cohesive and really good together. It's one of my favorite parts. It's like doing a really big puzzle, so I love doing that. And this is what I make in the video. It's super dope. I'm not gonna show the inside or do too much because I realized that in the beginning of my videos I kind of show too much of the bag and it kind of takes away from the hype of the overall process of me making the bag. So I'm not gonna show too much of it, but that's the bag that I do make in this video. If you do want to stick around and watch me make them, please do. I make 2 of them. That's just the one that I showed. And it's just a really dope bag. I kind of took a break before I go into these for about a week just because I was feeling really burnt out, and the stuff that I was designing before my break, I just was like, I'm not liking any of this. It's not giving me, you know, that feeling of happiness and joy from those designs. So I just took a break for a week. A lot has happened during that week of break. It was just crazy. I'm not even gonna go into that because that'll be too much, but if you do want to stick around and watch me make these bags, please do. Make sure you give this video a big thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let me know what you think, and let's get into the video. All right, so today is October 25th. I am finally starting production, and it feels like I have not filmed in so long. I gave myself like a week break of work and just everything, just to kind of decongest, is that the right word? Like decompress from everything, because I was just feeling really burnt out, overworked, not getting rewarded for all the work I was putting in. So I just gave myself a break, finally back, and I'm excited to start these new bags. So for the last few days I've been doing a lot of pre-production work, so cutting out all that good stuff. So I have all of my pieces like prepped. So these are the little strap connectors. I have all the little overlaying pieces that I'm going to be putting on these as well. So the first thing that I'm going to go ahead and do, which let me go grab it because I didn't grab it. So this is the pattern piece right here. And as you can see, I already have where everything, or the measurements and everything, is supposed to be hitting at on the actual front piece of this. So what I'm going to go ahead and do is get the measurements off my pattern piece and then align all of the correct pieces up on here to where they're supposed to be. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. And the last time I did an overlaying design, I did not go off the measurements of the pattern. I kind of just eyeballed it. This time I'm going to go off the measurements because I messed up and then I had to seam rip everything and then go off the measurements of the pattern. So I'm going to start back. I'm gonna do what I didn't do the first time with these ones. So go ahead, start that. I have all my bobbins, everything loaded up. I'm ready to go. I'm just so excited to start doing this again. It feels like it's been so long, which has only been like a week. So I'm gonna go ahead and start that, and that's what you're gonna see. So let's get into that. Why am I looking over there? All right, so I put together the front and back exteriors and they look so freaking dope. Like, I really love the shape on these. Like, it's just such an interesting, fun, funky shape. Like, it's just something that, I don't know, it's just really fun. So this is the front, and then this is how the back is looking. So went ahead and did both of those, and I also had to end up redoing one of the name tags. So I had to embroider out a new name tag. This was one that I messed up on. And the reason why I say this is messed up is because the embroidery of my name is crooked, so it kind of was making it look like when I was putting the nameplate on that it was sewn on crooked. So I had to redo a whole nother one, embroider a new one out. So this is done, really dope. I'm loving it. It's coming out amazing. So I am going to put rivets on these. I didn't put a rivet on yet, but I'm gonna put a rivet on all the little corners of these. So yeah, I'm gonna put rivets in all of those. And then what I'm also gonna go ahead and do is I'm probably going to start on the interior linings, because the way that I'm gonna sew these bags up, I have to sew the lining and the actual, I have to sew everything together at once. So I'm gonna go ahead and do all of that as well. And for the lining, I'm gonna show what I'm doing with. So for the lining, I'm going with this really cool, like royal purple color. And the reason why I'm choosing to use this color is just because I really want to start having more fun with colors on the lining of my bags, and just be more fun and playful. I normally stick to the same 3-4 colors, but I want to kind of branch out and try different colors. So I'm doing this really cool purple. Let me try to hold it up so you can see. Honestly, it's something that I feel like you don't think would go with it, but I think that it would be so cool to have on the inside. So I'm also doing a yellow zipper pocket. So I think the yellow is gonna pop amazing on this purple, and it's also gonna tie in with the exterior, and it's just gonna be so freaking dope. And the zipper that I'm using as well, I'm doing this navy blue zipper tape with like this cool black coil. So it's a black coil. I really was having a hard time figuring out what zipper color combo I wanted to go with, because I have so many freaking zippers and I just couldn't pick one. But I thought this would be really cool, and not too much. So that's what I'm going with for all of that stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the rivets. I'm going to start on the lining, zipper pockets, so I have my name tags, all that stuff on. So that's what you're gonna see, and let's get into that. All right, so it is the next day. I have went ahead and sewed up all of these zipper gussets and the front and back exteriors, got everything basted on. So this is how the front's looking. You guys already saw this. It looks freaking amazing. And then this is the back side. So the front of the interior is gonna have the slit pocket, and then this is the back right here. And then on, of course, the back, it's going to have my logo and then the zipper pocket back here as well. So I love these color combos. I'm so glad I decided to play around with the colors and do purple. And then I also went ahead again and did the zipper gusset. So this is the zipper right here, and then the bottom gusset part, and then of course the interior with the purple. So now that I have all of the gussets done, I'm gonna go ahead now and sew it to the actual front and back exteriors. And I'm kind of nervous. I really hope the pattern for this is correct in the measurements lineup, because when I went to test my pattern, it was a little off and I had to take off about 1/4 inch, and I did that. But I don't know, for some reason I just kind of have this odd feeling that it's gonna be off. I hope it's not. So we're gonna hope it's not, because if it is, that means I'm gonna have to redo a lot of things and I'm gonna be very unhappy about that. But this has actually have been a really quick put together so far. I've only been working for like maybe 6 hours production wise on this, and it's going by pretty fast. Honestly, it's not a crazy, honestly, it's a simple sew. It's just the detailing and the design that really makes it, gives it that oomph, you know? So I'm gonna go ahead and sew on the gussets to the front back exterior, and then that's what you're gonna see. So let's do that. All right, so everything's pretty much together. I've spent all of this day just getting the gussets ready. I did actually have to go back and fix the gusset piece because the measurement was off, so I had to cut out new pieces, interface. I spent several extra hours seam ripping, doing all that stuff, so that took a while. But sewing it on actually wasn't that bad. It was kind of easy because of the shape. It's like a really nice oval shape, nothing too crazy. And then I did the bias binding, which honestly, this is my best bias binding that I've done thus far. It wasn't bad because again, the shape is kind of easy. So now what I'm gonna go ahead and do is I'm going to actually turn these bags right side out and then just sew up the handles and rivet those on, and then this is done. That would make this a 2-day project, at least sewing wise. So kind of excited, nothing too crazy. I'm excited to see how they're gonna turn out. I love them already, I already know. So I'm gonna go ahead and turn these right side out, and then that's what you're gonna see. Okay, so it has been several days since I last filmed and I finished up all the bags and everything, and they came out so freaking good. I'm actually like, the stuff that I feel like I've said this in my all of my last few videos, but the stuff that I've been making lately has just been, I just can't believe that these are things that are coming from the tips of my fingers that I'm producing from start to literal finish, and they're just so unique and fun, and I am loving the stuff that I'm making, which is really a good thing for me because there's been times where I made stuff and I haven't really loved it. I feel like I had to make it, you know, because this is what people would like, or you know, things like that. But a lot of stuff I've been making lately, it's because I personally like it, and it just feels so much better that way. I feel like I'm making things that I'm more connected to, and just, yeah. Anyways, this is the finished product of the bag. She is so dope. I love the shape. It's really the shape that gets me. It's like it's such a fun shape too. I don't think I've seen a bag. I'm not gonna say there isn't. I'm just gonna say I have not seen. I'm pretty sure there is, but I personally have not seen a bag this shape. But I know that there probably is because it's an oval. So I mean, but I mean, it's just so fun and unique. And I did, for the strap connectors, I actually used some adjustable strap sliders. I guess the things you use to adjust the length of your strap. These are not what they're really called. They're just called double loop sliders, or what do we, double loop rectangle rings on the site that I get my hardware from. I don't really know if they're used for adjustable strap things, but that's what I use them for every now and then. But I did not have any regular rectangle ring antique brass, so I had to use these ones because these are the only ones that I had in antique brass. But they still work. They look amazing. I actually kind of like the look of them with the bar in the center of it, so I think it's kind of cool. And another thing that I love too is the fact that the strap connectors curve to match the shape, and they just eat. And then the inside is also amazing. I did a purple inside because I want to play around with color more. I hope you can see it. It might be kind of hard to see, but this is a purple interior. It's waterproof. It has the yellow zipper pocket back here. You can open it up and fit some stuff in there. And then on the other side, I did a slip pocket. So it's a little slip pocket right there, and then you have the center compartment. And it's 4 inches in width, so you can fit a lot of stuff in here. This is my phone. I'm gonna put it in here. As you can see, it barely did any damage. There's so much more room. And I actually think a phone can fit inside of the zipper pocket, so, which it can. Normally what I try to do is make my zipper pockets big enough to fit a phone, so I put my phone in there. It's an iPhone 12 Pro Max, I think, and it fits perfectly in there. So you can fit your phone in there, probably some keys, lip gloss, chapstick, all types of stuff. So this is this bag. It is amazing. I love it. You can put it on your shoulder and wear it, you know, on your shoulder, all that good stuff. Or if you want, you can carry it like this or hold it by the handle. So you have a lot of good options to wear this bag. It does not have a crossbody strap. And the reason why, I know there's a lot of people every now and then, they'll be like, oh, does this bag come with a crossbody strap? Oh, you should add a crossbody strap. The reason why I don't put crossbody straps with all of my designs, which I could if I really wanted to, I don't, is because a lot of certain bags don't look good with certain functional pieces. Like certain bags will not look good worn as a crossbody. Certain bags having purse feet on the bottom would take away from the look of it. And I know a lot of people are like, well, you need purse feet to protect the bottom, or you need a crossbody strap. But with me in my head, I see my bags being worn a specific way, look a specific way. So sometimes I work with that image that I see. And a lot of those bags sometimes do not look good with a crossbody strap. There's not a type of bag that you would wear a crossbody. It's a type of bag that you will wear a top handle on your shoulder or things like that. So when my design fits a crossbody strap design, I will, of course, it's gonna have a crossbody strap. When my design, you know, fits, you know, having purse feet and things like that, it will. But if I do not add certain functional pieces to my designs, it is specifically for that reason. So I imagine them in my head being worn a certain way, look a certain way, so therefore the outcome has to look that way. But sometimes, you know, I will compromise or, you know, work around it and, you know, do add certain pieces if it is still possible that it can be worn that way. But a lot of times when I see my bag a certain way, that's how I want it to be, you know, brought into the world, if that makes sense. So this one does not have a crossbody strap, and these ones are going to be retailing on my website for $495. Shipping and dust bag is included in the costs, and I do have to figure out a name for them. I was thinking of jean capsule. Again, the shape was inspired by a Beats pill, and it kind of has like that pill shape. So a capsule is like a form of a pill. I was thinking of like denim pill, blue pill, jean capsule, but I don't know how I feel about any of those names yet. I'm gonna sit around on the name for a little bit, think about it a little bit more before I actually think of go ahead and go with a specific name. But that's what I was thinking of, and this is the finished product. It came out so dope. I'm so happy with these bags. And if you did like this video, make sure to give it a big thumbs up. Leave a comment down below, let me know what you think. Make sure you follow me on all of my social medias. They will be linked in my description. If you click the description box below, all my social medias will be linked down there, and I also might have them on the screen somewhere. But make sure you subscribe as well and hit that bell notification, because what was that? Because most of my designs that I'm going to be dropping are going to be filmed and uploaded here on YouTube, the full process and all that stuff. Just because I love showing the full process, I feel like a lot of people can learn things from me. Even though they're not tutorials, I'm still showing you what I'm doing, and I just like having my process up. I can look back on it myself and see, you know, what I was doing and where I'm at now. So this is the finished product. I hope you enjoyed the video. Again, make sure you give it a big thumbs up, and I will see you guys in my next video. Deuces.